Hello YouTube family, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Sharita and welcome. In today's video, we are going to chat all about masterpiece fragrances according to me, okay? Definitely a subjective topic. What someone's masterpiece is, someone else's, what the heck is this? Trash, overhyped, XYZ. But to me, these are just amazing. I would not change anything about them. And these are just my happy place in my collection. I have ranted and raved about majority of these. So if you've rocked with me for a while, it's not going to be a lot of new surprises. I feel like you kind of have to work your way up to masterpiece, you know, position, but these have done just that. And I can't wait to share these with you. So without further ado, you all, let's jump right into today's video. All right, fragrance family, before we start, as always, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Be sure notification bell is turned on. And last but not least, if you find any value in the content along the way, please give me a big thumbs up as it helps my channel to grow. So the first one, oh my God, where do we start? All right, let's start with one that I never, ever thought that I would be talking about. Oh, just knocked down 3 masterpieces. This first fragrance on the list is one I never thought I would be highlighting on my channel. It's never one I thought I would even be open to trying, but someone mentioned something about how much they hate patchouli, but they loved this particular fragrance. And so I decided to get a sample. I got a sample with purchase and I became so obsessed with this little sample and babysat it and just dreamed about getting this one at a price that was reasonable to me. And we are talking about Lovely Patchouli Night, which is different from the regular Lovely Patchouli by the House of Kriegler. So this is definitely going to be my most expensive perfume in my collection as far as what it retails for. I paid probably about a third less than what it retails for, which was still very expensive to come out of pocket for a fragrance. Wow, but y'all, you know I have a very sordid and complicated and not very positive history with patchouli, but this thing smells so beautiful. To me, this fragrance is very simple, but the patchouli in here, it doesn't come off as super dirty or scratchy or anything like that, which especially in the designer world, patchouli can definitely come off that way. It definitely makes me sick to my stomach if it's done a particular way. And if anyone is ever talking about a prominent patchouli, I will always have to try it first. Never will I blind buy it because there is like a 85% chance that it's going to go very left. Okay, so bringing it back to the right side is this beauty right here. Oh my goodness. So I've never smelled the original Lovely Patchouli 55. However, so many people said that this is just so beautiful. But looking at the notes, I wanted to try this one because I was like, this is giving me more that will make me more likely to like it, to vibe with it. So it has the original notes, you know, of the OG, but it has an added vanilla and sandalwood. And I feel like that just really makes this scent so beautiful. It's very unisex. To my understanding, I feel like Stevie Wonder has this. It's like his signature scent, or the original, I'm not sure. But it's very simple in note structure, but just done in a way the patchouli comes off as woody and chocolatey. So it's like this chocolatey, woody, vanilla, sandalwood scent. Like, oh my God, that is what you're getting. And it's uber sexy. It's so sensual. And again, you do not even have to like patchouli to vibe with this. You don't need a lot. I feel like Kriegler's, they have good performance, and they're better for this price. But very, you know, out of touch, out of reach for many. But I am sharing with you my masterpiece fragrances. And I don't talk about Kriegler a whole bunch on my channel because of the price point, because I just feel like it's just not attainable. But for most people, and I just want to put it out there that I just, anything's attainable to me. If I want, I'm going to put it out there and God will find a way to make it attainable for you. Okay. So that's how I got it. Again, a fraction of the price, and I love this fragrance. If you can get your nose on it, if you can get to a Kriegler boutique, then I highly suggest you trying this one. Again, the night version, which is like a flanker to the original. Next up is going to be a Gourmand, and it's a heavy hitter. It's perfect for all year wear, but oh my God, y'all, this one I feel like was the one that was maybe a little bit more of a slow burner. All of these other ones were immediately like love at first sniff for me, but Unknown Pleasures, give this one a little bit of time, I'm telling you. Oh God. And it's one that I would recommend maybe you getting a 5 ml of. Like, don't go with the 2 ml. Please don't do a dabber. You really need to kind of spray this all over and spend a day with it. That's what I will say. Even if you just do it at home where you can sit with it and see how it develops on the skin. Oh my goodness. This is a magical beast mode lemon caramel gourmand scent. It does have a very unique quality, which I feel like is going to be make or break. It's going to be the Earl Grey tea. So it's a little aromatic. It's very sweet. The lemon is booming. And they found a way to do it right. Because lemon citrusy notes, ooh, especially if they're strong and prominent, hold on. Now wait a minute. Let me try it first because it usually can go like patchouli very left. I don't get cleaning products from here. I do with a lot of lemon forward fragrances, and baby, the way that they have dumped so much caramel into this scent, you can't help but to get something delicious and smooth and irresistible. And it's just one you have to try. This is a gourmand you have to try if you love caramel notes. If you want something that is lemon, that is caramel, but beast mode, like everyone's going to smell you. The last time I wore this lady gave me a hug and she just stepped back like 3 feet. She was like, Sharita, you smell so good. What is that? Like, what do you have on? This is like a friend of the family. Someone who honestly doesn't even know I'm into fragrances because I haven't seen her in forever. We happened to, reconnect during my father's passing, and she was just blown away by the scent. I had to like, cause my mind was clearly all over the place. I had to stop and think, what am I wearing? I had to like sniff myself, place the scent. Oh, Unknown Pleasures. And she was just like, girl, you smell good. I was like, thank you. So yeah, by Kerosene, this house, if you're looking for performers, beast mode that won't break the bank, quality that won't drain your Roth IRA. This is the house that you need to explore. Again, Unknown Pleasures by Kerosene. Next up is going to be a chocolate fragrance that I do feel like I kind of immediately put into the masterpiece category, and we're standing strong on that. Is it just me? Because I feel like everybody should be ranting and raving about Chocolate Queen, but they don't. But I do. You don't listen. It don't have to be a bandwagon for me. I'm gonna stand 10 toes down in what I say about fragrances that I love, and I love this scent. Now, with the love of this scent, how dare they come out with the all over body spray? Y'all, this thing smells so strong. Exact same scent as this because they use the extrait oil in here. This is a 100 ml spray. The spray is continuous. I just filmed a video where I demonstrated it. I'm gonna do it again, but let me tell you, my hardwood floors was slippery after this, so do this with caution. But literally, you hold this down and it just sprays forever. And it's only stopped spraying because I stopped, okay? My room already smells like chocolate, and here we go again. You don't need a lot. Please get the idea of Bath and Body Works out of your mind. Think more of the luxury all over sprays like your Chanel's, your Tom Fords, but I've never smelled those. I've never experienced them, but I know wholeheartedly they ain't got nothing on the scent, the projection, the performance of these here sprays. So if you want the scent of this, but maybe it's just not within budget. I mean, the economy is going quite lopsided for a lot of people. I get it. You can still enjoy this fragrance with the spray. You won't have to worry about, oh, it's like giving me a hint of it. Oh, it's a watered down version of, no ma'am. No ma'am, no ham, no Sam. They have done their thing with these sprays, and wow. There is a promotional discount going on for them right now. I highly advise you to take advantage of it. Queen opens with notes of dark chocolate, dulce de leche, hazelnut, it's Bailey Irish cream, chocolate fudge, caramel, and bitter almond in the mid. Then you have base notes of praline, vanilla absolute, amberwood, and sandalwood. It wears very substantial, very sweet, very ambery, chocolatey, of course, but then you have this little nutty facet. It's just everything. Just drip me in amber and chocolates and pralines and cream, and just I love it. I love this scent, and it will always be in my collection for the time that they make it. As always, you guys, you can save 10% when you shop Navitas using my discount code. It is in the description box. So for the special promo that they have going on for the all over sprays, you don't need a discount code. It automatically applies. So sharp your little hearts out. So next up, you guys, is a vanilla scent. And we are talking about this beautiful baby from the house of Guerlain. This is Vanille Planifolia. This is the Extrait 21. And it's a very beautiful, resinous, rich, sweet vanilla. Uber classy. You know, we would expect nothing less from this house. But there is just a magical quality about their vanilla dominant fragrances, and this is not the only Guerlain vanilla on the list today. It is not, and we are not surprised, okay, if you know me. But wow, blind buy, super pricey. I had such a phenomenal 2023, and just decided to treat myself. Other than that, okay, like, sis, what, at this price point? But I'm living. I am living, and I needed it because boy, the 2024 hit me like a ton of bricks, and you know, we're on the road to getting back to happy, to normal. But this one was so much comfort for me in a time of need, in a time of sadness, in a low place, and there's just this sentimental value. But aside of all of that, the smell. Okay, the smell is beautiful. So this has notes of a papanax. It's got some unnoted spices. You have vanilla, amber, and musk. Very simple in note structure. Like I said, it's a simplistic vanilla, but not necessarily straightforward vanilla. I think you have to enjoy those more resinous qualities in a fragrance. But if you do, if vanilla is your thing, if amber is your thing, ooh, stunner. Okay, stunner, stunning, very long lasting. You put this on, you go to bed, you're gonna wake up with wafts of this circulating, you know, in your sheets, in your space. And though it's not a loud beast, which most Guerlains are not, unless you're talking about the ones that wear a little bit more like those Middle Eastern heavy santal oud scents. Outside of that, they are a little bit more scent bubble wearing fragrances, very French chic, you know, type of thing. And stunner, stunning bottle, stunning fragrance, and I'm in love. All right, Masterpiece Vanille Planifolia Extrait 21 from the house of Guerlain. Next up is an oud fragrance. I wanted to include an oud. I started not to, but how could I not? How could I not include Scherzo by Miller Harris? I know it's very polarizing. So many people hate this scent. So many people love this scent. With that being said, you need to try before you buy it, please. Okay, like I said, masterpiece, subjective. Ouds, risky. You listen, if this is a oud, I'm gonna probably have to try it. I'm going to have to try it, even though I think I did blind buy this one. It is a niche perfume house, but it's not going to completely drain your bank account like many of the others. But y'all, rose, oud, sweet notes, Divana. Okay, I think there is some yellow florals in here, and it just wears very beautifully, very unique. It's very sweet and it's loud, but it's very feminine and it's very sophisticated. Some people say this wears scratchy on the skin. Fortunately, I don't get that. You know, if something wears scratchy, it's a body chemistry thing. Like, that is what it is. No one is sitting down making a perfume adding scratch notes. So I just want to put that out there. Musk can do that. Ouds can do that. And it's just, you know, all the more reason to try it. So Scherzo is just a fabulous probably my favorite rose oud combo, probably one of my top fragrances for life. And there is nothing I would change about this scent. It wears so beautifully. I get so many compliments. People have, like, family members have smelled this on me and purchased it. And it's just one I would not expect that kind of reaction because it's oud. And so many people are just not used to smelling it. But again, super sweet, very, very refined, and a gorgeous rose oud combo, unique to any rose oud in my collection or that you would probably ever smell. Okay, not your typical rose oud. Give it a try. Okay, I think Anthropology may have samples of this, or you can always go through the Mill Harris website to get a sample or at least a travel size. All right, so next up is going to be, you already know. You already knew. I can't even believe I still have some left. This is one I don't wear often, like, because I'm not trying to turn everyone on when I step out the door. Okay, I'm just keeping a buck. I have never in my life worn this out in public and not been stopped. Someone is going to have questions. Someone is going to want to know, what is this beautiful smell? However, some people get very rubbery vibes from this. Fortunately, I don't get that. But the way the saffron is done in here, it can come off leathery to some. It can come off rubbery to some. Definitely a try before you. But I love polarizing scents. So please do not blind by this. It's just a very sensual, sexy, ambery musk with lots of saffron and some floral elements. This doesn't smell super floral, but there is definitely something going on in there to just kind of balance things out. Highly addictive. Probably one of the most addictive fragrances. I don't think I've ever like smelled this little nozzle and not like just close my eyes for a brief second or my eyes roll to the back of my head. That is the effect that this has. And this is without a doubt a masterpiece to me. I have raved about this since I got it years ago. And there's just no slowing down. Y'all, have y'all tried 8? Have you tried Rosendo 8? Child, prepare to be sick of me. Like y'all been sick of me for the past 2-3 years talking about this number 5. Number 8, phenomenal release. I'm gonna just put that on out there, okay? Not a masterpiece, but it's phenomenal release. All right, so next up is absolutely, I want to talk about these together because they're the same nose, but I probably have talked about these 2 fragrances more on my channel than dang near anything. We have DELINA in one hand and we have Amouage in the other. Quentin Beach fragrances, the man just knows how to please me. If I could put this man's nose into a husband or a lover form, God, thank you. Like, why can't we just make this happen, Sky Daddy? Like, why? Because he just knows how to make me happy. If I could just find that in human form, like a mate, we would be good. DELINA, rose, lychee, rhubarb, polarizing because of the rhubarb, but just man magnet, catnip. If you have a first date and if you own this, there is no other option. I'm wearing this because I'm about to get all the attention. He is not going to be able to stop thinking about you when you have this on. I'm telling you, it's like catnip for men. It truly is. And I love this. This is a masterpiece rose. And I find that it converts rose haters every day. If you are not a fan of rose, you still need to get your nose on this. If you've never tried it, it's a must. One of my first niche purchases, and still to this day, one of my top 3 for life fragrances. This one, guidance, a lot more unique, a lot more polarizing, even though your girl DELINA is very polarizing. Also has the rose, Akigala wood, I think osmanthus as well. But it's very fruity, really overly ripe, juicy pear. You have some hazelnut, saffron, super sexy. It's spicy, unique, one of the loudest, strongest fragrances that I own. One of the most complimented fragrance in my entire, probably 300 bottle collection at this point. And oh my God, I am in love. Can we love, like be in love? We can love a fragrance, but can we be in love with the fragrance? I think we can. And God isn't that for me. Like, we're in a whole relationship. I love this fragrance, and it is absolutely a for life. Beautiful, creamy, sexy, spicy, feminine powerhouse, okay? By the House of Amouage. Next up is going to be such a gorgeous Gourmand. Like, I feel like the traction on this fragrance, once it picked up, once it was there, it has not dropped or subsided or anything. I feel like more and more, like really popular fragrance, creators, content creators are discovering Blanche BETE more and more every day. And it just warms my heart every single time. And wow, it's just a stunning fragrance. You have to like electronic. You have to, if you know that's not your zhuzh, girl, like girl, please try it first. Don't set yourself up for the okie doke. But it is white floral. It is bathed in gorgeous milky creaminess. It has a ton of vanilla, and the color of the juice, because I've had mine for about 2.5 years, very dark juice now, though I feel like it was almost white when I got it. But it's a little nutty. It's a little chocolatey. It's very milky. Baby, nobody compares. This is soft and ethereal, but with a tremendous sillage. I have been tracked down from rooms away. I have been complimented every time I wear this. This is my scent of the day yesterday, you guys. Scent of the day. Put it on 5 a.m. Right now it's 4:30 p.m. Another officer coming in to relieve me for an off-duty job at a school. He walks in, I get my stuff, I'm walking. Oh my God, why do you smell so good? He was like, what do you have on today? You can still smell me. Let me tell you what it is. It's Blanche BETE and blah, 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 blah. You know, we get into a whole conversation, but baby, you're trying to turn heads, you're trying to stop people, but this is not you. Like, you're not heavy, dark, spicy, like that kind of a girl, but you still want that attention. This is Blanche BETE. She's very white, she's milky, she's creamy, she's sweet, she's vanilla, musky, and bread, but she captures and captivates, okay? So yeah. Last but certainly not least, I have talked about this since the inception of my channel. Love it first sniff, very afraid to try it. This is Angelique Noir. It was green, and I didn't know nothing about green back then. Like, what do you mean by green? Every time I hear green, I was like, are we talking cut grass? Because I don't like that smell, but no, it's Angelica. Angelica is just a lovely smell for me. It's green, but it's like this soft, powdery green. It really does have a very unique smell in comparison to a lot of your other green notes. It's definitely not sharp, and it's jarring. It's a petitgrain. It doesn't smell anything like a green tea. Like, it's just something you have to smell in multiple fragrances, and then you can pick out, oh, okay, this is what Angelica smells like. I don't think I've ever experienced a scent that had like an Angelica you can actually pick up on that I did not like. And that also goes for male fragrances. Like their Prada Luna Rosa Black. Ooh. Like, okay, don't come around me wearing that one, sir. But Angelique Noir is vanilla. Oh my God, it is vanilla. It is the most beautiful pear ever. It's almost like a mix between a juicy and a crispy pear. It's kind of like right in there, just right. It's sweet. It's very feminine. You've got some caraway seeds that add to a very unique quality. And the Angelica is featured in the top and the mid. So you do get a lot of that, but it subsides. And I find that Angelica is probably just a make or break note. Either you smell this and you're like, no, hard no. Or you love it. This was, like I said, love at first sniff, but there's a thing to this. You have got to try this on your skin. Please don't judge this off of, spraying it on paper or anything like that. Clean your skin, spray it on your skin, and just let it sit. It is going to sweeten up. The green really does subside to me as it starts to wear. It becomes almost like this beautiful, just rich vanilla, but still maintaining some freshness, fruity scent, and done in truly classy Guerlain fashion. Men seem to really love this one, and this is just like date night, I'm in my sexy bag type of vanilla. Like, she's the one, okay? So y'all, that is my list. These are all masterpiece fragrances to me. Please drop me a comment and let me know 3 fragrances in your collection that you consider to be masterpiece fragrances. Are there some that you just completely disagree with? I would love to know. Okay, I love exchanging ideas in the comments. Or there's some that you totally agree with. Let me know. Also, be sure that you are subscribed as always. Give the video a big thumbs up. It helps me to grow here on YouTube. I love you all, YouTube, and I will catch you guys on the next one.